Now I do believe you are live.
Hello, hi Jill. How are you doing today?
I am good. How are you, Neil?
Oh, very, very good. Very good.
Excellent. So, welcome everyone to our Facebook and YouTube, and it will go on Instagram eventually. Live today with Jill and Neil.
Yeah, it's very exciting. We've had some fabulous adventures last week, haven't we? Into the world of
Oh,
conscious clubbing.
we went to the cathedral. We had a beautiful Gaia experience underneath the world, and we both got massive downloads in the
Yeah.
cathedral. And then
Yeah.
we went conscious clubbing for 3 hours, like
3
dancing.
hours dancing, having fun, spreading joy. It's so nice to do that kind of thing, isn't it? To spread magic through movement.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Share the energy.
I mean, both you and me are like dance people, aren't we? So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely. Did you
we
do
do.
ballet?
No, I did tap and modern.
Oh, tap and modern, how fun, right?
I
Yeah,
do teach
brilliant.
bar class
I
as
know,
well.
because I
So
thought that's why you might
yeah,
have done ballet. I loved a bit of
yeah.
ballet. It's still
I
nice.
did
I'm
that
gonna
like
come.
later on in life. So it was like, so I have learned the ballet
Yeah,
techniques, but
yeah,
I did tap and modern. But I just love dancing though. It's like, that's my
yeah,
thing to like, you say that you go total Zen mode, just
yeah.
empty everything.
It is, isn't it? It's perfect. And I love even just doing like mind dancing. When I've working with some of my audios that I use for hypnotherapy, some of them are called the the mind dance hole. And what happens is I'll take you on to trance level with hypnosis, and then I'll leave you on a dance floor inside your trance temple. And then in the trance temple, you can dance with ancestors, you can dance with your spirit guides, you can dance with your power animals, and literally just lying there behind a blindfold, I'm dancing with my ancestors and the spirit guides, and it's wonderful.
That's amazing. That sounds amazing. Just reminded me of one of my DJ songs that I always use, which is called
Yeah,
Dancing with the Ancestors. So like
fabulous.
putting the music in and then creating the space and just having such a, like you say, because a lot of people are actually afraid to dance, and it's like
Yeah,
that embodiment of the dance and moving, and like how do you move and how do you move to music. And when you think about it, how many people nowadays dance without alcohol?
yeah.
And
I
it's like
don't know, because I haven't danced with alcohol for a long time, so I wonder if that's even really dancing. Are they just two-stepping?
the two-stepping.
Are they just kind of shuffling in the queue at Asda to
It's just two-step.
music?
It's just that two-step.
We'll be incorporating dance absolutely in our retreat on
Yeah.
the 1st of October, won't we?
Yeah, so that's what we've come on today to talk about. Our magical child, inner child retreat day, which is going to be up at
Stop!
Dilston.
Hammer time! It's
Elaborate.
11:11.
It's what?
It's 11:11. Just had to mark the moment. Carry on, Jill.
You went MC Hammer, I went Vanilla Ice.
Ice, baby. 11:11.
Collaborate and
Enjoy this
listen.
moment, everybody.
It's 11:11.
Oh, yes. So dancing
What's
at
it
the
all about?
retreat. It's 11:12
So we're
now.
talking about our retreat. Hello, people who are joining us. I can see people are coming on. If you've got any comments on Noreen, hi Noreen. If anyone's got any comments, please put them on. We can't see them all, but we can see some of them on the screen. So thank you for commenting, and please do and share alike, because me and Neil are so entertaining.
We are. There's just a natural laughter energy that streams from, like, I feel it coming from heart through my third eye with you. There's like this cycle of giggles that
Yeah, the
happens
cycle of
when we
giggles.
work. And it's so helpful because, in the moments when you're feeling the heaviest emotions and the strongest emotions, laughter and giggles carry you out of them like a wave. It's the highest vibration, laughter, really, because I've practiced this and I've tested it scientifically. You can't be feeling shit whilst you're laughing.
Hey, that's good. It's like you can't be in stress state and a relaxed state at the same time, can you? So
Exactly. So this stream of giggle will carry you through our day retreat, because we're going to do some work that can really face our challenges in life and any resistances that we have, because I'm planning on taking you through a journey to meet future self using hypnotherapy, meet future self, and all of the amazing, incredible things that future self has in this golden white light shining meeting in the future. You'll meet future self and you're going to ask future self, what is it? What's the word? What am I looking for? What do I need to bring into my life? What do you bring me into my life as my future self? And when you do that, you're actually working through the quantum level. So there we're talking about quantum hypnotherapy. Actually, by bringing a future self to the present, we're working through the quantum times, everything happening everywhere all at once. And so with that, you're actually drawing your future self into you, feeling into the presence of your future self in all your glory. And you're going to embody that and keep that sensation with you. And then the question, go on, Jill, you were going to say something. And
I was just going to say, I don't want to break your flow, but I was just going to say that I love doing future self meditations and breath works rather than going past. I mean, I do think the past is valuable, the inner child work and all of that. I'm not saying that's not valuable, but I actually like doing the future self stuff more, because I think we were just talking before we came on, and it's like, rather than thinking about what you want to leave behind, because that's what you're focusing on, that energy and those emotions and things that you want to leave, but actually by focusing on them, you're increasing the vibration of them. Whereas we think about what we want to bring in and what our future self, the advice our future selves are going to give us, is actually more powerful to draw us into that energy of what we want in life and how we're going to do it. And would our future self be like, saying, oh, you can't spend that money, because they know that actually spending that money is the thing that's going to take you to the next level. Do you know what I mean? So I find that really valuable.
Absolutely. And when I work with clients one-to-one in hypnotherapy, using the future self to start with is always the most treasure to bring to the session. Yes. And I always get the most success with clients when I start with the future self. And one of the questions is, if your future self could tell you what it was we did together in our session to get you there, what is it? And that's an amazing way to connect, even just without a trance, even without a hypnotic trance. You're already traveled to that quantum level in the future where you're receiving answers about what you need to do today to, and I don't want to say achieve, but I want to say to embody that future self in the now moment. And what I'll also be doing with the inner child work is going back to the inner child. And it's not really even going back to the inner child, it's going inside to the inner child, because I feel that every year of our existence remains within us like the circles on a tree. So we go back to the circle on the tree, which is the magic and wonder of being a child, which is that unlimited belief that you can do anything that your mind can conceive of. So we'll be going back to that ring of your inner tree, that magical inner child place. And we're going to say, what can you bring me to help me embody this future self? Because I guarantee you, your inner child, your magical inner child, has the answer to dissolve any current resistances or barriers that might be in the way of you embodying that future self. And it's beautiful. It's a synthesis. It's all becoming one.
Absolutely. So on our retreat day, which is going to be on the 1st of October, up in a beautiful garden, Neil is going to be bringing all his hypnotherapy training and meditation training and just making this beautiful kind of session of bringing all this like quantum stuff together. And then we're going to, once we've done all of that kind of stuff, I'm bringing the movement aspect, the fascial unwinding, the kind of just releasing all that tension that gets stored in our bodies and just allowing ourselves just to be kind of connected and embodied to the garden, because we're in this beautiful garden. I mean, the last time we did it, the garden itself is just magical.
It sings, that garden sings.
It does. And it sings to your soul and to every single cell in your body. And if you're feeling kind of like stuck, or you're feeling like a bit kind of, you know, you don't know where you want to go in life, like every day is the same, every weekend's the same, you just, you know that there's more to life than this, then our retreat day, come and spend the day with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
even the movement, even using movement and dance to change your state of mind, you see, because body is mind and mind is body. So when you move and when you create new shapes and new formations with the body, you are also changing the neural pathways in your mind to create a new reality of movement. You know, we're not asking anybody to be doing the splits or folding themselves up into shapes. We're just looking for exploration of the body's movement in a fun and really joyful way.
Exactly. And both me and Neil bring the fun, bring the energy.
Oh, yeah.
And we just have the last time we did it, it was just such a good day. Everybody was just buzzing when they left. And, you know, like some people have really like gone on and transformed their lives since then.
Yeah, there have been big changes for people, haven't there?
Yeah, definitely. So I just think if you really want to, you know, step out of your comfort zone a little bit, because sometimes these things are stepping out your comfort zone, but that's where life begins, doesn't it?
It's changing the norm. You've got a day. You can experiment and explore outside of your usual boundaries and parameters, just to see what's there. And it's a day, you know, with that we'll be a nice, lovely group. There'll be no public in the garden. We've got the garden all to ourselves. So anytime you want to take out, if you want to step out and just observe how you're feeling, then having a walk in that garden is absolutely beautiful. It's medicinal. Every single part of the garden has got a emotional, physical, spiritual, and wonderful layer of spirit to imbibe and to take in when you walk around it.
Absolutely. And you can kind of feel the energetics of the actual plants that are there. They've all got a purpose.
Yes.
Haven't they? And it's like, you know, you'll get drawn to the one that your body already knows the answers to everything, that the questions that you have, and it knows the answers to any medicinal things that it needs. So even if you're just walking around the garden, you'll feel that, and you'll feel that energy. And it's just a beautiful gift. It's a gift to yourself to do this. Here's Diane. It was a wonderful day. I spent my time out on the swing, nourishing you.
Of course, we've got that gorgeous swing there, which is very funny.
Yeah, so there's loads of things to see as well around the garden. So and we did the labyrinth walk as well. I mean, how powerful did people find that labyrinth walk?
It was such a moment of introspection. And when people came back to share their journey through the labyrinth, that's when big changes were actually made. We do that at the end of the day, when it's time to really reflect on all of the experiences that you've had, all of the sensations that you've gone through, and take them through the labyrinth with you. And the funny thing about labyrinths are that they're made in a very specific shape to encourage your mind to go through its own journey through the labyrinth.
It's a very ancient practice that people don't actually realize is labyrinth walking. It's like walking towards a goal, and like how you're going to it's life, isn't it? It's like the inner child and then the future self, and it's all of that kind of intertwining into this beautiful, and it's a very powerful practice. Until you've done a labyrinth walk, you don't actually understand how powerful it is. Diane's just said, I use the metaphor of the labyrinth all the time to support others. It's absolutely right. You're walking towards the goal, and then you're coming back out again, and it's just like, it's so powerful.
And the temptation is always just to jump over the line. But you
Yes.
know that you know that you're really cheating yourself out of the journey of life when you jump over that line.
And you feel like
Yeah,
you're going back on yourself, and like you think you're never going to get there, and then all of a sudden you're there, and then it's like it's just a metaphor for
exactly.
life, and
Exactly.
you can't.
And
There
I
are no shortcuts.
and we're going to bring other activities to the party. So there are going to be creative activities. So we'll have the introspective activities of writing and journaling, as well as creating some mandala stones, beautiful creative arts, as well as a big, huge dressing up box for those of us who enjoy being extrovert as an adult or as a child. These are wonderful ways to allow yourself to express through arts, through performance, through journaling, and through sharing as well. So there's going to be something for every adult and every inner child to express.
I love that. Yes, I'll be in the dressing up box.
And of course, we'll have cacao and we'll have sound healing. We'll have some beautiful stretches and movements. So
And
all
breathing, we'll be
included.
doing breathing and meditation. And really, when you do this outside, like outside, as in in the open air, it's a totally different experience when you're actually surrounded by nature.
Yeah.
I mean, how beautiful was it? It was so quiet when we were doing the breath, and we had the fire going, and we had the meditation,
Yeah.
medicine songs, and the drums, and it was like I felt like we'd done this before, but
It was at the end of it. We'd been together for like 8 hours, but we'd felt like we'd been together for years and in lifetimes,
yes,
really. There was a great, incredible bond at the end of it. It was really close and special.
yeah, it was like timeless because like people have done this. We've forgotten all these ancient practices,
Yeah.
and some people might just think, "Oh yeah, it's just sitting around the fire, banging a drum, singing." But actually, this is ancient practice, and when you do it, you actually feel connected to your ancestors and to the earth and to
Yeah.
the timelessness and the oneness.
Yeah,
And
you're connecting to something bigger than yourself. You're
yeah,
connecting into rhythm as well. You're connecting into the rhythm of the earth's energy, and we're also feeding and healing the earth, as well as connecting to everything that has been on the earth before when we're drumming. So it is much bigger than us.
and
And
when you it is, and when you like do these things
just
together,
doing
and
a movement, and you thought I'm going to say, I'm saying like we're bringing it in, we're connecting to something bigger, and we're hugging it, and it's that it's bigger, and it's hugged, and it's this.
it's the oneness and it's the uniqueness. So,
Yeah, the micro and the macro.
so I was just going to say that when we do these things together, it's really powerful. Like sometimes, like a lot of people who are quite like spiritual, I know I'm guilty of this. I practice on my own. I'm always up in the woods by myself, and like I love doing these things on my own. But actually, when you do them in a group and you've connected with the group, it's actually it kind of amplifies the synergistic aspects
Yeah.
of the whole event, and it just becomes more. You become more than the greater than the whole, if that makes sense.
Oh, absolutely. Because you felt that, you know what that feels like. And there are times when we've all felt the support that you have in a group and the ability and the permission that you have in a group to share others' experience and take a little bit of what someone else is maybe offering and trying it on for size and then thinking, I
Yeah,
never knew that I could do that. I never knew that was a part of me, you know.
exactly. You know, we live so much in our lives confined by what society thinks that we should be, or what our parents think we should be, or our partners, our
Yeah.
children.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
actually, what are you? Who are you? Who are you when you look in the mirror? Who do you see? And is that really you? Or is that, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah. And this is when these kind of events really take time out to reflect back.
It is a retreat day in that respect because we're leaving the normal day-to-day signposts that we encounter in life and we're putting ourselves into this beautiful timeless garden where you're not guided by external signposting. You're actually right in the center to find yourself on your own signposts, and we're there to facilitate that and to guide you on that journey.
Absolutely. And I've just put a comment up there. Look at me, get technical. Like,
Oh,
I can
wow.
do it.
Good morning.
So Diane has just said, Diane came to our last one, and I would recommend it to everyone. It's such an amazing investment in nourishing yourself. And it is an absolute investment in yourself. So, you know, that was the feedback from someone who came the last time. And
thank you, Diane. Thank you so much for that share.
Thank you. So I just want to say that if you do want to come along with us, so, you know, both Neil and I are experienced facilitators. We've been doing this for years and years.
Yeah.
And together we just create this like nice, fun and safe, and just allow yourself to explore and, you know, just to make friends and connect to the earth and the garden and all of those things. And, you know, we're up for it all. We're there for it all out.
Absolutely, we are. And if anybody wants to connect with me for a one-to-one session to explore any of this privately, then please go to my website, neilchristie.com, have a look there, and you can come and really explore some of this one-to-one. If you're unable to make it to the day retreat, maybe it's something that you want to use for your own personal journey and your personal growth.
Yeah, I would highly recommend Neil. And also he does Reiki and sound baths and your meditation.
In your magical studio. Yes, in Langley Park.
Yes. So if you want to do any of those things, which I highly recommend, and then just check out Neil's website for that. And so if you wanted to book the retreat, if you go onto my website into organicpilates.co.uk, and if you just go into the book a class and just type in garden or the date, there's a calendar. If you just press the date, the 1st of October, it'll come up and you can book it. I believe it's still on the early bird for the next 6 weeks.
That's great.
So please do get into contact. If you want to pay in installments as well, that's fine, as long as it's all paid up by the event date. You can do that. Just message me, jill@organicpilates.co.uk.
Fantastic.
Yes. So anything else that you want to talk about, Neil?
I'm just really happy to have shared that with everybody, and to let that go out into the greater goodness of the world, and to wait for the feedback from all that is.
We just know that the right people will resonate and will come at the right time. And like I say, it's just such a beautiful event. It's a beautiful place to go. And
it's a beautiful gel.
It's a beautiful gel. It's a beautiful nail. Neil's got blue hair. I've now got green bits in my hair. The beautiful Ashley has just been.
Yeah.
That's why my hair's up like this, because I could not do that by myself. But she's created this giant thing.
It's fabulous. It's really fabulous.
So my hair has grown again. But now I've got the sea in. I asked her to do like colours of the sea because I love this. As you can tell, I love the sea and I love being on the beach. So she created that, which is amazing.
Well done for stepping into that power of owning your hair journey.
I don't do anything by halves, Neil, as you don't either. You know, if you're going to change your hair, you might as well really do it.
That's true. Absolutely.
I'm an all-in kind of girl. Like, if you're going to do something, you might as well do it. So
yeah, exactly. It's gorgeous. Be the beacon. The beacon.
Shine the light, shine the light. So, anybody got any questions, please? I'm just going to have a quick look at the comments before we go, because I was looking at them. Thank you, Noreen, for your comments, and Diane, big love. Thank you for your comments too. And like I say, if anyone's got any questions, then please drop us a line, and I can send you the link if you can't find it on my website, if you have any problems with that. But that's all from us, I think.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much, everybody. And thank you, Jill, for setting up this call.
Yeah, you're welcome. Look, we look dead professional, don't we, when we do this? It's like news broadcasting or something. I love it.
We are dead professional, Jill. That's why we can shine and let our inner child shine out through the call.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is nice, though. It is nice to have this set up to share our chats. It's really
Yeah,
lovely. It's a good
yeah.
one.
We don't share all of our chats though, Neil. That we'd get banned. We'd have a Facebook ban. But anyway, anyway, big love everyone. I'm going to end there. So have a great day and see you all soon.
Thank you.